still something I thought.
Do you know how you could buy a regular charger? You could buy a rapid charger.
Sure.
Have
for
you
a
ever been
cell
down?
phone?
Yeah, for a cell phone.
Sure.
It's the same principles, but you just basically supersize them for the vehicles. Either it'll take 12 hours or 8 hours to charge up your car if you've got the docking station. Now, I don't have the math in front of me right now, but
Sven has a docking station.
it's basically like a little supercharger,
right?
A rapid charger for your vehicle.
Well,
because you've seen them in commercials, I take it.
How many? Do you know how long the charge lasts? Because the issue is that if you have a situation where you have a 2-car household,
yes.
like I think that's optimal for the Leaf. But if it's your only car, you can't possibly have that thing.
It goes by mileage.
But it's better than the Volt, right?
Clearly.
Like the Volt is a shit show. Like they don't know what it is.
Well, it's funny you said this because I was about to post this on Facebook yesterday. And I said I'll save it for the program here, where I was trying to do the math in my head. I said, if the Leaf and the Volt were the answers to our current problems, we would never have an answer, because the amount of money you have to pay to get into ththese vehicles and the waiting time that's involved.
It's $36,000 for a Leaf, I believe.
Which isn't something that you don't blink your eye and say, you know what, I'm going to make an investment in that car. I'm going to be honest that I'd rather spend that car on a luxury automobile than deal with an effing Leaf.
Of course. It's a first-generation Leaf.
Yeah, with regardless of what it looks like. So I sat there, and this is the same problem we talked about before. Because when I fill up, Chad, and I know I fill up in the city, so it's kind of, you get what your surroundings are.
How much is it in the city right now?
Right now, I think the highest price and what I pay for premium is $453.
My chick lives in Odenton. She doesn't live there, but her family lives there. The gas was $3.75, and I'm like, "Oh, this won't be as bad." By the time I got back down to Northern Virginia on Sunday, it was $3.99 a gallon.
And you're putting regular in for those people that have the cars that need the Supreme. I mean, we're almost at $5. Oh, don't you put Supreme in your car? Or premium, mid-grade,
89.
So mid-grade. What are you paying per gallon?
Just about $4.
About $4 already.
What are you making a year, Dread? Because I want to know. If you're going to throw that much on fucking gas, I want to know.
You have to put mid-grade in it.
At least mid-grade. At the very least.
Or you can't drive the 35 miles an hour like Drab Teacher does at home every night. You got to put mid-grade in. It's a high-performance vehicle.
Do you want to know how many miles you can get?
Sure, asshole. I'd love to know how many miles you can get.
I think only 73.
That's not true. That's for the Volt.
No, Nissan Leaf.
There's no chance the Leaf only goes 73 miles.
Is that 73 miles
per
hour?
For a full fucking charge?
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency determined the range to be 73 miles with an energy consumption of, I don't know.
73 miles.
99 miles per gallon is what they equivalent to.
That's equivalent. That is nothing.
What it's equivalent to.
Well,
I've been living in this country for 30 fucking years. I know to
gasoline.
I guess my point is this. Well, the problem we had when we first started this fuel situation 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago.
Was that there wasn't enough refineries in this country.
Okay.
And everybody said, why are we investing in the infrastructure for refineries if we're going to go electric? The electric cars, remember, we were raving about the Volt when it first came out with concept-wise.
Well, because it looked like the Camaro.
It looked amazing,
yeah.
Yes.
And then they changed into what it is now.
The old switcheroo.
Pile of shit. By the way, is it even out yet? I remember talking about this 10 years ago.
It's out now.
Well, have you ever seen one?
I've never seen one.
Neither have I.
I think they're hard to get.
I've never seen a Leaf. I've never seen a Volt. I've seen a Prius. Yes, Sohan, what did you want to say? Talking to Drab's microphone, for God's sakes.
Was he just shaking his head?
Yeah, he was shaking like it was Michael J. Fox. He was shaking so much over there.
2 weeks ago, I saw one in Fairfax.
Oh, easy broadcaster voice.
Booming.
2 weeks ago, I saw one in Fairfax.
What was it doing?
It was driving.
Did it look suspicious?
Did it look cool?
It looked better than, a bad car, but it wasn't a luxury vehicle by any stretch of the imagination.
How does this look bad? Whenever Zohan says something, I'm saying, what does he have to say that looks bad on the Palestinians? Like, I know that something about the Volt. He clearly didn't see the Volt, right? Drab, he was lying, right?
It didn't look like a Palestinian.
There's something about a Volt being on the road that is bad for Palestine, and that's why Zohan said it. Like, I'll figure it out, you son of a bitch. Don't even think I won't if you leave here.
You wouldn't be caught dead in front of the Wailing Wall with that.
No, hell no. He drives down to the Wailing Wall. They'll laugh him right out of town. Get the hell out of here. Get back to the Gaza Strip, you son of a bitch.
So, my contention was this: is that the Leaf and the Volt, and we're so on the same page.
Yeah.
Aren't going to save us. The only thing because we are, as Americans, you're not going to stop driving your big truck, are you?
If I could run an extension cord from my house out to the Leaf, and I could drive to and from work for like a week,
Yes.
I would fucking do it in a heartbeat.
But you're also talking to a guy that actually has played this experiment and lost, where I had a smart car for 2 weeks.
Well, your smart car, I will never forget the weirdest. Who was in the car with you? Was it Dan Creasy? I walk out of Oscar's house, and I guess Dan Creasy and Oscar are going out to a bar or something. They both get into this. First of all, it's like a clown situation, Drab, where it's like, there's no way two grown adults will get into this thing. They get into it, they sit down. I see both of their heads turn to the left, and the heads are actually bigger than the fucking car itself. They're like, later, Dukes. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. And they go out of the fucking parking lot. I go, I can't believe anybody drives this fucking thing.
And you're actually going number one on my front lawn.
I was pissing, and I just gave you the old fucking, what up, Stone Cold Steve Austin right there. Fuck you.
So I said to myself,
But that's still gas. That's not an electric car.
but when people fill up in DC,
Right.
they either look confused or beaten down. No one seems pissed.
I don't know why. Because you guys are all snooty assholes.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
You're not.
I am pissed.
You buy into that whole culture.
Ask me how much to fill up the Audi.
How much?
$74.
Fuck you. It cost me $120 to fill up my truck.
Yeah, but
I don't
that's-
feel
that is a
bad for you.
pickup truck.
But But how am I going to feel bad for you if it costs me twice as much as what it cost you?
$74.
Go ahead, Drab. Break out the world's smallest violin. Here it comes.
I mean, didn't you just buy an imported car?
You just
Yes.
bought another imported car. Nobody feels sorry for you, Oscar.
It just doesn't seem right.
How's his MacBook Air doing over there, Drab T-shirt? Yes, Dan Creasy.
The Jeep's only about $40 to fill up.
With your minivan? That's because you get a discount for how many soccer balls you have rolling around in the back of it. Fucking how many goddamn kids come piling out of the back.
Damn.
This piece of shit.
Is it a hybrid?
There's no way that it costs $40 to fill up.
He's
It's not
lying.
a 10-gallon
It's not
tank,
possible.
Dan Creasy.
Fill it up every other day then.
Yeah, of
There's
course
no
he
chance.
does. Dude, he drives a minivan.
What game do you play with the gas? Do you go a quarter or do you go half? I go half.
Half every time.
Half every time.
Half at the most.
I never.
And then I hope I die. Like I hope I'm just driving and someone just sideswipes me. I'm like, and then I won't have to fill the sumbitch up again.
Who has the longest commute here?
By the way, me.
No, I think Lloyd does.
Yeah, but fuck,
If he's going from Boyd's to Washington D.C.
it's his own fault. He didn't have to live in Boyd's. He could live someplace else.
By the way, I detoured off of 270 into Boyd's. I don't even know how he's still alive.
Did you eat his mom's box? Because apparently anybody that goes into Boyd's, Maryland, has to eat Sven Lloyd's mom's box.
That's quite the little town you have.
right. You got to pick out that fucking sour cream and onion dip.
I said,
toast
well,
that she
so
has.
this is where Grinder goes down.
Hey, Tubby, pick up that microphone. So when you're how long does it take you to commute in, and do you drive that minivan that you drive to?
I drive the crossover, and it takes me about 45 to 50 minutes.
You know what, I figured this out. Back somewhere in the early 2000s, gay guys would say they were experimental, right? And so they would be like, no, I'm not gay. I suck that guy's cock because I'm experimental. And what you do now, when you own a minivan, you say crossover.
It's not a minivan. It has 4 doors, and it's just a larger vehicle for the people that need it.
We should put a picture up.
Yeah, we
should
should.
either tweet a picture or put it up and make
We
it on
should.
Dukes. Then we'll put
With
a
your
poll up.
license plate number on
We'll
there.
put a poll up, and then we'll see how many people think it's a
It
minivan
doesn't
one.
look like somebody said, you know what, that could be an SUV or that could be a minivan. That looks like you couldn't afford an SUV, so you got the minivan upgrade.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. Exactly. So, Lloyd, now that you have the new... I don't want to get off topic here, but now that you have the new job... Look at Oscar, by the way, he does look better tonight.
Yeah, well, he's got the slimming stripes on.
He's got the
Stripes.
stripes on, the
good.
pants fit him better. Drab, you like the way he looks.
He looks very good.
You know what this...
Stop
rubbing your cock.
Jesus.
It's for drag.
Started stroking his cod piece.
Do you know what he already bought himself?
What?
A MacBook Pro.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
My MacBook crapped out, and I needed one.
What's a back book?
My MacBook? It crapped out on me before, and I needed one.
Why?
Because how am I going to surf the internet?
Who gives a shit if you're on the internet?
Let Drab address this.
Have you got a paycheck yet?
Yes, I have.
You've been working there for 2 weeks.
I've been working there for 2 weeks, but I've worked somewhere else for 3 weeks.
Oscar, how much is a MacBook Pro?
At least $2,000.
How much was your paycheck?
My paycheck each week is about $800.
Oh my god! So you're $1,400. What is it? No, he's $1,200 in the hole. Yeah, and that's if he didn't get any kind of protection plan or any kind of add-ons.
He's a fucking temp. They're gonna blow him out tomorrow.
Oh, Drab.
The conversation that you didn't catch was that Drab has been saving every nickel and dime.
Dude, he's been debating about buying a MacBook Pro. Drab came up to me the other day. He was panicked. Right? He's panicked. He goes, "Dude, I think today might be MacBook Pro day. And I look at him and go, are you ready? He goes, no, I'm not ready. And he ran away. He ran down the hall. I didn't see where he went.
So he was doing that same back and forth right before the show.
So this pile of shit gets a check for $32.50 and goes out and buys a $2,000 goddamn computer.
Spenonomics.
Lloyd, I thought you wanted to move out.
I will move out, but this was very important to me.
Why?
I couldn't get online. I couldn't do anything. I
How much is a netbook? Curious.
$400.
Can you get online with it?
Yes, you
Fairly
can.
decent?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want a netbook.
You could have bought a
Don't you
goddamn
have an
iPad
iPhone?
too.
I have an iPhone.
You can get
yeah.
online with the iPhone.
You could have bought an iPad
I
too
thought
for
about getting it.
for cheaper.
No, because I wanted a MacBook.
You know why? Because he needs all that dick sucking ass fucking porn that he has to save on his fucking computer. Just get over the fucking gay porn shit.
Why
Get over
are
it.
you hating me for porn?
There's 10,000 porn sites out there. You don't need to save shit. Why do you need to save the porn?
Because
There's something
if- no,
psychological.
if I see something nice and I want to see it again, I need it.
I'm telling you. He has to save porn. That's what this is all about.
Can't you just bookmark it like every other adult out there?
Or copy and paste the link and send it to you on like a corrupt email so your girlfriend doesn't find it.
I just bought.
what?
Wait, what? These things on?
It's a
I
draft.
just bought a new 2 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive. I
Why
need it.
do you need all that gay porn?
I didn't know he saved his porn that way. That's
Yeah.
news to me.
Dude, he told me one time, he gave me a thumb drive and he goes, now there's going to be a lot of gay porn on there. So you're going to make sure that you do. I'm like, why do you
put that on purpose?
Do you know?
I'm serious.
Gay porn is like, unfortunately, like when you go to a straight porn site, you're one click away. Like if you accidentally click that scroll bar and it'll scroll down and it'll say tranny, bi, straight, gay.
Who hasn't hit surprise porn and
Yeah,
you got
who
the
hasn't
wrong
said,
surprise?
hey, just surprise me. There's a guy breaking a light bulb in his asshole. We've all seen that, right? We've all seen that video. It's not just me, is it? Thank God. Thank God we've all seen that
Dude,
video.
do you know what he said right before we started recording?
Tell
He
me.
said, well, Drab, I was thinking about doing some video editing. The fucker sharpens pencils for his job.
You're a secretary. You're a fucking low rent. He's not.
He's not
He's not even the secretary.
What's your title again?
I'm the logistics coordinator.
The secretaries are so busy, they need someone to handle the meetings. You understand that? They're so busy with the phones and the coffee, they need someone to get the fucking the paper clips. ready for the meeting.
You're the meeting's fuck.
Exactly.
So when someone has a meeting, you go out there and lay stuff out
Lloyd,
for them.
why did you need
Logistics coordinator.
That's my title.
Oscar? A MacBook Pro has like an enormous amount of memory, right?
Yes.
It's like for business.
Yes.
He has no business.
No business.
Does he need a MacBook Pro?
Not at all.
Why did you buy it?
Every once in a while, maybe I'll edit some videos. The other week, I was editing a video
For
For who?
for the other place that I was working at. They were like, "Hey, can you?" you know,
Okay, every once in a while, 2
Shaky
times.
Svenny knee.
I never knew you.
Svenny knee over here.
It's a passion of mine, and I enjoy it.
So's cock.
You have edited twice.
I enjoy that too.
Where did you edit beforehand?
I used to edit in school. I would do a lot of
When
projects.
were you in school? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah, what school, by the way?
I went to University of Maryland.
What?
No, this. By the way, we've known Sven. I've known Sven for 5 years now. Did any of us know that he was a
No.
perp? What do you think about that, Zohan?
Did you graduate?
I remember I failed one course and I had to stay
I
back.
remember
Yeah.
actually. He actually started the street team at University of Maryland. Now I remember. So you graduated.
I graduated. I'm done.
Okay, but when did you edit? At Maryland, and then 2 times at your last temp gig.
Like,
and
yeah,
that said,
no,
oh my God,
no.
this is my
But
calling.
hold on, I got the what is it? The iBook. What is the one I have? It's the bottom.
Yeah,
of
you've
the
got the
line.
iBook. I
$900
had that too. Yeah,
Could you not edit videos on that thing?
you could. Yeah.
You could, but you can't use. It
Talk
takes a
into
lot-
the microphone.
It takes a lot of time to process those videos because I'm editing like 2-hour
George
videos.
Fucking Lucas. What are you,
2-hour
Soderbergh,
videos.
asshole.
Because my brother is getting married,
So you bought it so you could edit your brother's marriage videos.
I like doing the last engagement that he
You
had.
should
I
be
did
lit
that.
on fire. You should be on
a
fire
lot of
right
fun.
now. No, you're a piece of shit. The guy doesn't give you any respect. He treats you like an asshole. And you know what? That's bullshit also. It's just an excuse. Because he wanted to go out and buy something he can't afford.
No, there are many reasons. I had many reasons, and I had to think about them all.
Did he pay for it?
No, he didn't pay for it. I paid for it. Why would he pay for it?
You didn't pay for it. The bank paid for it. You
Yeah.
don't have any
You
fucking
didn't pay
money.
for it. You know what paid for it? This great country of ours. You certainly can't
I
afford
have
it.
given so much to this country. You
What?
You have no
what
idea.
have you done?
You have
what,
no
have
idea.
you, what have you done other than suck off our natives? What have you done other than find our natives, suck them off, and tell them you can't be with them anymore?
I provided you with food and sandwiches
Let me
and
ask
good
you something.
customer service.
Is the only thing that'll make you happy is if we take like an outdoor porta potty and we just
No.
dump it all over you. Is that the only way you'll get enough shit?
I know what he's done. He every time I walk into a goddamn Subway, they play this shell game with me on what sub's actually $5. What happened to that cause?
He's a fraud.
Yes.
I'm not a fraud.
How about that blimpies you ran into the ground that you don't like us talking about?
I have no idea what you're
How about the
talking
fact
about.
that your family owned a blimpies and a Subway at the same time?
No,
and
it
you're
wasn't-
trying desperately to keep it
nothing
secret.
happened at the same time. You have no idea.
Where in Maryland, boys? Where's